You may have heard of this viral chatbot that's gained some popularity over the past few weeks. It's called ChatGPT, and how it works is simple. If you give the artificial intelligence program a few prompts, keywords and such, then it can write an entire essay for you.
Imagine that. But some educators are concerned about what this means for the future of creative writing and free thought, and their students using the platform for their assignments. Our Simone Simpson spoke with a few educators in the Coastal Bend who are vocal about the pros and the cons of the AI. Simone?
Yes, Leslie, Rudy, I tried logging on to the site earlier today to test it out, but I couldn't because the site reached capacity. Some educators, like Assistant Professor of Political Science at Del Mar, Paul Gottemuller, feels that students are going to use this AI no matter what. So he suggests educators use it as a tool.
It can be abused by students, and we also have to find ways to, as educators, to use it to help the students become better writers.
Political science professor at Del Mar College, Paul Gottemuller, says every tool has its limitations.
If you don't know what's good information and what constitutes a good paper, you won't be able to ask it the right kinds of questions.
ChatGPT works like this. You type a series of prompts or questions into the AI. The more detail you add, the more detailed the AI will write out the information in a longer format.
Much like a Google search, you have to actually search the correct terms and oftentimes be fairly specific, because that first click isn't going to be necessarily what you want.
ChatGPT can just knock it out in 30 seconds, and that is so nice.
Third grade teacher Nina Hollingsworth uses ChatGPT not for classroom curriculum, but as an additional tool to support what her students are already learning.
I was exhausted. It was going to take me forever and a lot of brain power to think of very simple sentences with just a simple subject and predicate, and also correct but simple compound sentences. I went into ChatGPT. I asked them for 20 simple sentences and 20 compound sentences. It was done in 30 seconds. Now, were there a couple that I didn't love? Yes, so I just took those out.
Gottemuller is actively working to revise Del Mar College's academic dishonesty policy. He says AI is not the usual offender when it comes to academic dishonesty.
Students go online and buy a paper from someplace, or they just copy something from Wikipedia. Academic dishonesty we're used to. This would be some students who just have an AI write a paper for them.
He's drafting some flexibility in the school's policy.
The draft is trying to allow the professor flexibility. So if the professor wants their students to utilize AI to help supplement and help essentially support their writing, that is something the professor can do. If professors don't want any AI, that is something they can say they don't want.
As far as artificial intelligence producing writing that is filled with emotion, technology is not there yet.
We have, as a society, always found ways to adapt around the technology to find ways of providing human value, because there are certain things that still those machines cannot really do.
Simone Simpson, 3 News.
All right, Simone, thank you so much. So AI clearly still needs to work on emotion, right?